In this video, I'm going to talk about our new feature in cell searching. This is one video of two I'm going to make. This one's going to talk about how to upgrade existing sheets to this new system and possible implications. Well, the implications of upgrading to this new system on an existing installation should have no implications because it's been designed to use a completely different search design, so the new system won't cut in unless you go through this upgrade process for each of your templates. Of course, all the example templates that come with PostTrans have already been upgraded, so they all use the new system. So let's just take this old example here, which has the live lookup function enabled on it, and we can tell that because we had to have trans lookup in cell A1, which basically turned the live lookups on a transaction type template. And we also had the facility to define the path the cursor would take in the template. So that was placed into B1, and of course if you got a spelling mistake, it was all very complex and hard. So let's take this template and convert it to the new system. Well, this is very easy. What we've done in here is in setup, there was always a tab called live lookups. That's now been renamed to in cell searching. There it is. And if I click on it, you can see there we defined a series of tags to tell PostTrans how to provide this in cell searching. But as I say, this was very complex. So what we've done is we've actually moved all these settings, and in a minute we'll see this all disappear once we've upgraded it. We've moved it to a new settings window. So if I click on this window here, sorry, that button there, we see this new window. So all that complicated settings is now replaced by boxes with explanations of what each setting does. Plus you've got online help, as you would expect with my software. Let's just move that over to the screen to explain, how you set things like the cursor path up, which I'll explain in the second video I'm making today. We went to that window by pressing setup and then the in cell searching tab. But if I hold shift down while pressing the setup window, you can see where now we go straight into this in cell searching settings window. Now PostTrans has detected that this is an old type of sheet template, so it's provided me with this button down here to upgrade existing settings. So what that's going to do is that's going to take everything that's been set up previously and convert it to the new system. It'll also remove trans lookup and this chain statement in these first two cells because that was a bit messy. So let's just press the upgrade button. It's just telling me there that pressing shift accesses this window, and it's just done the business. And you can see now there's no more references up on the top left hand. It removed the trans lookup tag and the chain tag, and now when I press OK, you can see now the cursor path. We wanted to go to C345. That's all been moved up to here. One thing it does drop is it doesn't convert the column path, because that is slightly different and easier to use in this version. For instance, if I wanted the cursor, it already goes onto C50, so it would move the cursor down to here. So I want it to go from column C to E and say F. All I would do in here is type C, E and F. So that's about the only thing it doesn't convert. And as you browse through here, you can see, look, it's ticked this box and it's added this cell reference in here. And there's all my account mappings. They've been translated over, and everything's been done for me. So that would now enable in cell searching. Now I can test this. Now we can see it's just opened the company and done a lookup for the customer on this quote. We can see here it filled in some associated date, all the delivery address, etc. And now if we go down, we'd expect it to do a stock search and fill in quantities and prices and all that sort of business. So let's just quickly talk about why it doesn't affect the old system. Well, let's just scrunch this up a second. Let's just hide these columns. The way the new in cell searching works is it puts this little arrow on the end of the tags. And also, if we go into the settings, we can see here we've got arrows on some of the references, and we can tell which ones have a lookup, like transaction type and customer and supplier. Removing these little arrow ups disables the in-cell searching, so you add them to enable it and take them off to disable it. So you can see where we've got job costing, various things, currency, all have lookups on them. Now, the old live lookup actually used the tag name. So by putting an arrow up on the end of the tag name, the old system no longer sees it, and therefore the new system takes over. Now, once you've done an upgrade, you can go into options, and you no longer need the live lookup add-in. So this can be then turned off, but of course you'd have to make sure all your templates have been upgraded before turning that option off. So I think that about concludes a little overview of how to upgrade and its implications, and fingers crossed there are none.